Alright, for this job, what you're going to need is you're going to need a torque bar with a 33mm socket, a maul for the brake drum is stuck on, you're going to need a flathead screwdriver, 8mm wrench, some anti-seize, and impact wrench. Alright, next what we're going to do is we're going to take out just the slack adjusters. What you're going to do is you're going to stick the flathead underneath the paw. You're going to back it off enough where you can get the brake drum off. You'll be able to watch the brake shoes move away from the drum. It's best to just turn them back all the way so the drum doesn't catch on anything when you're pulling her off.
Now to take the drum off. I'm gonna take the springs out of the shoes. Just use a flathead screwdriver and pop right out. When you pull your shoes off, just grab one, pull up on it, and then we'll twist. You just check, make sure these are loose. You don't want them seized up in there, these got to move free. Inspect your S-cam for play, make sure it doesn't go in and out too far or anything like that. Make sure it's good and tight, not too full of grease. Check your wheel speed sensors right here, make sure they're not all covered in grease. Check the wheel bearing, make sure there's no play in it. Everything seems to be pretty tight. There's no grease laying around here from wheel seal being out. Now you gotta check for any cracking, any heat glazing or anything like that. Yeah, heat glazing would be like a real blue color. Just make sure there's no real serious cracks. You see these little ones, that's normal. As long as they don't have anything all the way through. You can see it on the outside and stuff. These all look really good. On your brake shoe, you want to check in between your metal plate here and the pad area. Make sure there's no rust jacking in here. Make sure you got at least 5/16 surface area on the shoe. In here, you want to make sure you don't have any cracking across here, any chipping, or anything falling out. Everything looks pretty good on this one.
Alright, check your roller pins. Make sure there are no flat spots. Keep the sides moist. You don't want any on the face because it will slide on the S-cam. Your anchor pins, you want to keep the surface. You can get the whole thing moist. Putting back in our anchor pins, they're nice and moist and lubricated. Make sure they slide in and out really good. That's perfect. They're nice and moist and lubricated. Now we're gonna put our shoes back on.
Next, you got to put your springs on. I like to start from bottom. You pry them up.
Now we're gonna put the brake drum.
Guys use screwdrivers, pliers, vice grips, whatever you want to. I prefer to use a screwdriver. Get the springs off so that you can actually remove the brakes from.
enough so you can get the lug nuts started.
Before you adjust the slack adjusters, you gotta tighten the wheel first. Safely pull up the jack stand once you lift the truck up. Alright, we got a torque.
These nuts.
500 foot-pounds.
Got him!
Alright, now to adjust the slack adjuster, what you're going to do is you're going to do the exact same thing you did to loosen it, only you're going to go the other way with the nut. Loosen your paw. You're going to go all the way tight against the brake drum. And as soon as you are all the way tight against it, you're going to back off your slack adjuster 1/2 turn.
Alright, now that we're ready to install, you want to have that there?
Alright, we're all the way tight. You can go off 1/2 turn. Then you're fully